Hi guys, Kaya here. This video today is for those of you who are in a new relationship and maybe you're thinking about moving in together, or maybe you're thinking about getting married. It's also for those of you who are single and might go into a relationship in the future. So what I wanted to share with you are a number of different things that I think couples should discuss around money before you are headlong in a relationship. And man, do I wish I'd had this advice a few years ago when I made some pretty big financial mistakes by not having a conversation like this up front. So here goes. I thought I would do this video in two parts as well because there's a bunch of things that I think you should discuss. And in the second part, in the second video rather, I will share a downloadable list that you can discuss, and maybe it's going out for dinner and having the conversation, whipping out the list and going through it and having the conversation. So here goes. I'll share the first few things. So the first one is income. So what are your incomes individually now and of course jointly? Will this change in the future? So will you go down to one income potentially in the future if you're going to have a family, for example? In which case, who is going to be the breadwinner in that situation? For how long are you going to be on that one income? Whose income is it going to be? And what's the plan for going down to one income? Do you need to save now for that in the future? The second one is expenses. So are your individual and joint expenses covered by your current incomes without getting into bad debt? And if not, what can you do to change that? Cut down on expenses, increase your income. The next one is debts. So individual debts that you're bringing into the relationship. Who's going to be responsible for those moving forward? The next one is joint bank accounts. I definitely think that if you are going to be in a relationship, living together, married, etc., that you should have a joint bank account. Doesn't mean to say that you can't have your own spending money, that you can't have your own spending bank accounts, but if it's you're getting married or you're living together, I believe it's all in and you need a joint bank account. The next one is purchases. So what purchases are you going to agree on that you need to have a discussion about before you purchase? Or is there a dollar limit that you guys want to go to or are happy to go to without having a conversation about it? So is there a dollar limit on purchases that you want to discuss first? The last one that I'll cover off in this video is savings. So what savings are you bringing into the relationship individually? And then what's your savings plan once you are living together or married? What's your savings goal? How are you going to reach that savings goal? So that's it for the first few things that I'll cover off. Watch out for my second video where I will share the rest as well as the download. So I hope this video helps. If it does, please feel free to share it.